That's a good question. There are a couple of ways to do that, and it depends on which platform you're talking about. Do you mean with N-central, or do you mean with RMM? With either one, you should be able to, where is my script for that? Yeah, here we go. So the script is in the cookbook, and it should work for either RMM or N-central. We are working toward the ability to push out package installs with the Apple Device Manager, because that is part of the MDM protocol. It's not 100% there yet, so my my recommendation would be to do it with automation in this way. So you have a script in your script manager, or to push out via run Mac task, and it takes one parameter, which is the URL to a package file. It needs to be a .pkg, and that could be something that you've hosted on your website, or uploaded to the software repository, or it's something that exists out on the software vendor's website or GitHub or what have you. And this script will take that package as a parameter, and then basically download it, run the installation, and then give you the result back in your dashboard. So I can show you how that would work here in RMM. Okay, so I have my Mac Mini here, and I'm going to add a task. And I have already uploaded, I believe, yeah, install package. It's in the user defined because it came from the cookbook. It's not yet built in. So the user defined task, I'm going to install some PKG file, and then all of this is asking for is the URL to some thing package, and so that can be, like I said, a file or an HTTP, FTP, or a file URL if you have it on a file share, for instance. And then that's it. That's the command line. And when it runs, it will then go through and install. And then once you have it installed, let me see if it has a, yeah, it's not on here. You'll get the output here in the more information. It'll either say it's been installed successfully or not. Pushing packages off from, yes, it does work from GitHub, for instance. So if I go to GitHub, go to, let's say, Installamator, a lot of Mac software will come, especially open source stuff, on GitHub, and they will be released. If I go to the latest release here, so the URL for Installamator, for instance, is this package here. So a lot of the open source stuff comes. Most of it comes as package PKG files, and very often they're hosted on GitHub or on. It's similar to like a Chocolatey or a was it Winget, something like that on the Windows side. So wherever that package is hosted, is located, then just grab that URL, copy the link address, and then I would put that into the task as the URL to install. and then do that as a manual install. Or the other thing that is handy to set up that task is if you set up a check that says, is this software installed or is this process running? And if not, then you can go in, you can use that check failure to run the task to install that, that package. And if you have your own packages, if you're running, and building packages for your own installers, all you need to do then is find a place to put them out where the machines can reach them. So SharePoint or FTP server or whatever you've got that is convenient for hosting those package files.